Fine. Tomorrow. The first thing is that do not anticipate paper. What paper is going to be. Okay? We are not supposed to anticipate a paper. Your strategy will remain the same. You have to avoid all the dead corners in the first 30 minutes. You have to take all optimizing kind of questions in the next 20 minutes. In the next 10 minutes, which is in the end, you are not supposed to take any question which is doable, but definitely तब तक तो doable questions हो चुके होंगे. 10 मिनट में लास्ट के तुक्का मारना है तुक्का मारो, गेस वो करना है गेस वो करो. जो ज्यादा टफ पेपर है, ज्यादा टफ क्वेश्चंस है, वो करना. मे व्हाट कम, डू नॉट टाइम द पेपर. पेपर टाइम करने से कुछ नहीं होता. पेपर टाइम करने से बच्चे ज्यादा पैनिक हो जाते हैं. मैं 20 मिनट दूंगा क्वांट को, मैं 25 मिनट दूंगा वर्बल को. शुड नेवर डू दैट. इट डज नॉट वर्क, एटलीस्ट इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड. In today's content, in today's aptitude world, these things does not work. I can bet my life and I can tell you that with a lot of confidence. This does not work. However, I want to say this with a pinch of salt, is that these things work for those people who are amazingly good with the concepts and amazingly good with their own fundamentals. So they understand the fundamental of geometry, algebra. They can say that, you know what, I am pro in quants. I will take 20 minutes for quant, and in 20 minutes I will try to knock off 20 questions. At the same time, these people are pretty much strong-hearted, so they leave quant as a section on the 20th minute once they are done with it. So now they know that if I have spent 20 minutes, I'm not going to put my head into it, I'm going to go off the quants now. But most of the time, 99% of the time, people kind of screw up here, because you give 20 minutes for quants, but you end up spending 30 minutes of quants because you still want, or you still hope that you'll get 1 or 2 questions a little bit more and you'll earn some more marks out here. Should never do that. This is exactly called as digging your own grave. I don't want anybody to do that. So you got to be very harsh on yourself. Ki yaar, tomorrow I'm not going to time any segment. I'm not going to time any section. I am just not going to time any bloody thing out there. I am not even going to, like, if you kind of take a deep dive, or if you narrow it down, you are not supposed to time even a single bloody particular question. That I will be doing number series in 30 seconds. I will be doing number series in 50 seconds. You are challenging the question. Why do you want to do that? You are challenging the question, and you yourself, you are putting yourself in a dilemma, because agar wo question 50 seconds mein nahi hua, then you're not going to feel good about it. So the only thing that you need to understand tomorrow, score optimization kaise karna hai. And that is the reason death corner nahi utane hai. For heaven's sake, do not venture yourself into number series, coding, decoding, you can say parajabal if it's tough, or you can say puzzles, data interpretation if it's really calculative or a little bit clumsy. Should not do that. Should not do that, right? Do not time the paper. Stay away from all the dead corners. But sir, I have 5 number series questions on the screen, and I'm very tempted, because after 20th December, the only thing that I've focused a lot on is number series. But there is a problem. There's a problem, because you might get it correct or you might not get it correct. So even if you know that you have a number series, you just need to pass by. Because out of 60 questions, I can bet you there will be 25, 30, 35 questions which are always going to be doable. So please, please, please do not venture into any coding, decoding, any number series. So there was a question which is based on direction. It was this much length. It was a pretty lengthy question. I thought of doing it because I went for the question assuming that it's a direction question and I'll be able to do it. Should not do that. Just keep it a little bit later. It's an ambush, because more, I mean, come on, like, just think about this, right? Agar itna bada length hai uska, you are anyway going to spend 2 minutes to read the question and understand the question. If the question is lengthy, by default, it has a lot of information which you have to consume, number 1. Number 2, it has a lot of data given in it. So you might have to kind of put a paper and do the, 90 degree, 145 degree, then he took a left turn or right turn, whatever, right? I remember people were discussing on the group also that in the last paper, 6 January, people literally drew that house ka picture and they wasted their time, because you don't really want to test your drawing abilities on the D-Day. So leave that aside. First 30 minutes, strategy will remain the same. 30, 20, 10. Always remember, the point here is that I want to kind of stress is, in the first 30 minutes, it is not all about doing 30 or 40 questions. In the first 30 minutes, the main motto here is that I start from question number 1 and I touch at least question number 60. You will be able to do that in the first 30 minutes if your paper is miserably tough. If your paper is easy, and if you leave death corners, the way I have just told you guys, you should be able to touch around about 40, 45 questions in the first 30 minutes. Because it never happens that you started with question number first and you're doing everything tuck, 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 tuck. Like 30 minutes, 30 question is a rare possibility, I would say, but there are people that have done it earlier also. But understand this, if you're not that good, in the 30 minutes wala point, you might see 40-45 question, which is more than 60% of your paper. There you go as the level of difficulty and understand that कि हाँ यार मैंने 40-45 questions देख लिए हैं. 40-45 में से अगर आपने एक आपकी accuracy अच्छी खासी भी रखते हो around about 80%, still you are in the game. अगर आपका पेपर easy है, then you will not reach 40-45. Now here you might feel a little bit of irony कि ऐसे कैसे possible है. 30 मिनट में 40-45 क्वेश्चन तभी पहुंच पाएंगे ना जब पेपर इजी होगा. No, that's wrong, because you are assuming that you are knocking up every question. That's not going to be the possibility. If the paper is actually easy, you will be close to 25 to 30 questions. अगर पेपर easy होगा तो आप 25 to 30 questions में रहोगे. Again, exceptions होते हैं 1% 2%, right? But when your paper is tough, not exactly tough, when you start first, second, third, fourth, fifth question, if the sixth question is number series, you got to promise yourself that I am going to leave this. So 6th से लेके 10th तक जितने भी question है, you have to leave them, because if you can take them in the next slot, which is 20, here you are more cautious that I don't want to spend more time on it. The point here is that the moment you take number series in the first 30 minutes, you know that you've got a lot of time, and then you fall for this greed and you want to take more number of marks, because of which you will be spending a lot of time on that number series. Just avoid it. Don't do it. Then it might be number series, it might be blood relation, it might be puzzle, it might be any random thing. Just do not fall for this. 30 minutes, sitter question. You got to promise yourself. जब तक sitter नहीं मिलेगा, तब तक you will keep on moving ahead. And that's the reason for the fact you will not get all the questions sitter from 1 से लेके 30th. There will be certain, you might have a para example, you might have a DI, you might have a question from geometry, you might have a question on trigo, which you are not able to solve within a minute's time or maybe 1.5 minutes time. You have to leave them. And for the fact you are leaving those questions in the first 30 minutes, you will be 40-45 questions down. In the 20 minutes lap, which is the second lap, right? You will have to pick up those questions जहाँ पे you'll be spending little bit more time, but accuracy 100% होगा. तो 20 मिनट में 15 questions should be your target. 30 में 25, 20 में 15, any way or touch 40 questions. ऊपर के जो 20 question है, they are anyway going to be death corner. With respect to concept tough था, fundamental नहीं था, question भूल गया. ये वो क्वेश्चन था जहां पे मैं स्टक हो सकता था अगर मैंने इसको पहले 30 मिनट्स में लिया होगा. So if you put your strategy into proper format, the way I've told you, your EQ will be taken care of, you will be more happy during your paper, your IQ will be really good. So 30, 20 and 10. Do not target the number of questions. Target how many questions you will be doing with close to 100% accuracy. And for the fact you will be able to see the paper, you know that ये वाला question मैं last 10 minutes में होगा. For example, vocabulary, you don't know it. 15 question है यार verbal की. Vocabulary नहीं आता. Mark it, move ahead. Guesswork. Guesswork. Now there comes a kind of a trade-off. मतलब क्या? एक vocabulary था, एक analogy था, और एक question था log पे. एक vocabulary था और एक question log पे था. सर लॉग मैंने जिंदगी में कभी नहीं पढ़ा है. तो जो चीज तुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं पता ना बेटा, वो हो जाता है तुक्का. जो चीज तुझे थोड़ी बहुत पता है बट क्लिक नहीं हो रहा है बिकॉज लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी बढ़ गया या फिर लेंदी हो गया, वहां पे होता है गेस वर्क. दैट्स कॉल्ड एज गेस्टिमेशन. तो आप गेस वहां पे लगाते हो जहां पे तुम्हें कुछ आता है. आप गेस वहां पे नहीं लगाते हो जहां पे आपको कुछ नहीं आता है. सो एनीथिंग दैट यू डू नॉट नो एट ऑल has to be tukka. Anything that you might get it, vocabulary, right? उसका एक flow होता है, उसका pronunciation आपको पता चलता है कि यार ये क्या word होगा, ये harsh है, ये sweet है, whatever it is, right? So this is what you need to understand. So the moment you start your paper, verbal आया, vocab आया, mark करो, move ahead. Paragraph आया, mark करो, move ahead. 15 minute questions are going to be actually sit up for you. Understood? Moving ahead, quants में play according to your strength areas. अगर आपको लगता है arithmetic मेरा doable है, अरिथमेटिक कर लो. बट सर आप मुझे लगा, मैंने अरिथमेटिक देखा, SICI था, P&L था, परसेंटेज था, TSC टाइम एंड वर्क, कसम खा लो आप हाथ नहीं लगाओगे पहले 30 मिनट्स में. TSC टाइम एंड वर्क एंड में करोगे आप. बट सर अगर मान लो एंड में जाके अगर हमको लगा कि वो इजी है, तो बेटा वो इजी है तो तू कर ही लेगा. इजी क्वेश्चन यू आर एनीवे गोना डू इन मिनट्स और 2 टाइम, राइट? 1 या 2 मिनट में आपको वो क्वेश्चन होगा. तो सर अगर वो लास्ट के एंड में अगर वो 2 मिनट में होगा तो पहले 30 मिनट्स में क्यों नहीं लेना है? व्हाई नॉट इन द फर्स्ट 30 मिनट्स? द रीजन इज दैट अगर वो क्वेश्चन पे अगर तुम स्टक हो गए जहां पे बच्चे होते हैं, these are patent questions हर एग्जाम, TSD, टाइम एंड वर्क, ट्रिगो, SICI, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, चीटिंग ट्रेडर, लेंथी सेंटेंस, पजल्स, ब्लड रिलेशन, लेंथी वाला, नंबर सीरीज, कोडिंग डिकोडिंग. These are typically patent questions जहां पे बच्चा स्टक होता ही है. Do not take them. First 30 minutes, 30 to 40 seconds. I can bet you, अगर आप 6th Jan का पेपर देखोगे, पहले 30 मिनट्स में आप बोलोगे 20 से 25 क्वेश्चन डुएबल थे, बाकी के 20 वाले में 10 से 15 क्वेश्चन डुएबल थे. प्रॉब्लम 15 से 20 क्वेश्चन ने करी जहां पे हम स्टक हो गए, अगर हम उसको छोड़ देते पहले 50 मिनट में अगर हम वो क्वेश्चन छोड़ देते तो लास्ट के 10 मिनट में out of those 20, 15, whatever questions were left, you could have taken 5 questions guesswork and 5 to 6 or 7 questions would have been tukka. Your overall attempt anyway could have been more than 50. As simple as that. If you are rational in the choice of questions, literally I'm telling you, if you're rational in the choice of question, if not, तो हुआ क्या? 15 से 20 क्वेश्चन जो अवॉइड करने थे, किसी ने उसमें से 2 उठाए, किसी ने 3 उठाए, किसी ने 1 उठाया, किसी ने 5 उठाए, किसी ने 10 के 10 उठाए. So you got stuck at it. You got the answers correct, no doubt about it. That's a good thing. But then the thing that you could have solved in a minute's time, you actually spent 4 minutes on it. You are at a loss of 3 minutes, 3 questions. हुआ ये, जो क्वेश्चन को तुक्का मारना था, वो क्वेश्चन पे हमने 4 मिनट डाले, और जो क्वेश्चन 1 मिनट में निकलने वाला था, एंड में वी गॉट पैनिक और हम उसको तुक्का मार बैठे. हमारा अटेम्प्ट घट गया, नेगेटिव बढ़ गए, नेगेटिव मार्किंग में स्कोर नीचे आया. कमेंट yes or no quickly. Now, any question that you believe should be taken in the end, you can play on trade-off ka funda. Now, what do you mean by trade-off? It's a very simple thing you need to understand. Number 1, if I am applying 30-20-10 strategy, if I am looking at my paper, I see there are 5 number series right there on the system. I'm not intimidated. I'm not tempted. I'm so sorry. I'm not tempted. I'm not going to get provoked to solve them. As and when I leave that, I move ahead. I see 5 questions, a bunch of 5 questions, which are one-liner, which are just bloody one-liner. I'm giving you a possibility. I'm giving you a scenario. You need to check out in the on the D-Day. So this one-liner, I see 5 questions over there. One is Trigo, one is P&L, one is SICI, one is geometry, and one is log. And I hope you know everything of that. And it's just a basic puzzle. You need to do a trade-off. Now, what do you mean by trade-off? I have a number series, and I have this quants ka question. I know number series for the fact it's a number series. It's a one header number series. Coding decoding 3-4. It's a one header. It's a one family. I can guarantee you 99.99% of the time, guys, जब एक हेडर के नीचे क्वेश्चन आता है ना बंच में, I can bet anything on it. Out of 5 questions, 3 will be doable, 1 will be medium. It's called as a time sucking kind of a question. It will suck time from you. Number 5 is going to be chaotic. It will confuse you. It will confuse you like to the core. But when I look at quants, I have a different header, P&L, log, trigo. There is a good probability that out of 5, 4 will be doable. Check any paper out past year ka, and you will see different question, individual header question are more doable than the question which comes with bunch. It can be reading comprehension, it can be number system, it can be number series, it can be coding decoding, it can be any question attached with the direction ka puzzle, or it can be puzzle itself. Yes or no? Have you seen this ever? Just comment quickly.